Hey guys, what's up? It's Jock and JD here, coming at you now with a Marksmanship PvP video up in the Eye of Storm. You know, I slated Marksman in the video in the pre-patch, just basically saying that the mechanics of it weren't very good, and to be honest, I still feel that way. I still feel like I just wish it was the Kata slash mop version of Hunter, which I absolutely adored. And you know, is Marksmanship effective in PvP? Oh, totally, 100%. You know, in Battlegrounds, rated or not random, it's fantastic. And if 5s still exist, it would be a fantastic class. I do really miss 5s. I don't know why that needed to be taken out, but that's a video for another time. You can see here, just obviously trying to get a bit of CC landed on the survival hunter there. You know, got a couple of teammates that are just cleaving everyone, that's fine, but I gave the opportunity there for us to obviously, you know, CC the survival hunter so he couldn't kill the Mistweaver. We drop him down, you know, here comes the full moon, so I, you know, instantly kick that because it's going to be big damage because he's got his cooldowns up. And I'm just trying to get away. Sorry for the hiccup there. You know, it's just mechanically is my only issue with this class. I mean, if you love it, that's absolutely awesome, and more power to you. I've just checked that they've got 5 Demon Hunters on their team on a Battleground, and Demon Hunters bring the pain, so that is a little bit concerning. You know, hit the Feral there with a bursting shot, pop my aspect of the turtle, just start trying to get away, sort of keep the distance between that Feral. You know, I've got obviously the Boom King dots and the Feral bleed, and that's just unfortunately for me passed, so I'm just trying to keep that max range here from the Fire Mage. You know, got the Black Arrow on him, just keep that pet doing a bit of damage, keeping him in check, just getting some AoE damage off them. We just pop him off at the end, which is good. You know, able to keep that distance to the maximum, really use Marksmanship's advantages against other players. You know, just trying to keep that max distance, so it's harder to switch to me. You know, I'm not going to just get heart swap. You know, it's difficult with a balanced druid because obviously he's got the 45-yard ranged where he can do the attack, so if I just get big damage on him right here, you know, he's currently attacking our mage, who's on 40% and I was on 20%, so I was quite fortunate there, as I could have been easily killed with just 2-star surges from a full astral bar. As you can see here, basically we cleared them out, and now I'm just pulling back again. Got my honor level 20, so you know, I'm absolutely legitness with this beast. Unfortunately for me, you know, always the thing with a hunter is you don't really have that self-sustained survivability anymore. You know, whereas it used to be in a case of you kind of had the utility to deal with 2 or 3 people to like land what you needed to do. Now it's very much a case of a marksman is 100% a kind of like sniper support. So it really is that kind of like Call of Duty-esque kind of playstyle where the sniper didn't like kill everyone. He was just basically backing up the guys on the front line, bringing, you know, putting out that good pressure, getting those important kills, just doing the CC and stuff. Obviously didn't have any CC in Call of Duty, just like threw flashbangs. That was like the extent of that. But no, it's okay, it's alright. I'm intrigued to know what they're going to do for the 7.1.5 changes. You know, obviously they've spoken about all hunters having freeze and trap back. Obviously Marksmanship and Survival have their own variants of freeze and trap. You know, Survival has freeze and trap and Marksman has freeze and arrow. So it will be very interesting to kind of see what they take from that and where they go. But yeah, I would take, if I could have Scatter and Frost Trap, to me that's a fantastic start. You know, I kind of want them to do something where the Sidewinders is fantastic for like a Battleground situation, but to kind of have the same mechanic for single target as well would be an awesome kind of, I don't know, maybe toggle Sidewinders so it's just single target, and then you could toggle it to be AoE similar to the Fire and Brimstone in Mop Warlocks, where, you know, for challenge modes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's easy to kind of like throw ideas, you know, but as you can see here, you know, keeping out the pressure. Currently one of the 500 Demon Hunters on their team, drop him nice and quick. You know, just kind of looking for the opportunity here to just kind of like pick anyone out that's low, you know, always taking that prior, always be looking for the healers, you know, because they're the guys that are going to be able to just top up their team. You know, fortunately our Feral on my team's just like started to go on them, so I drop a flare here just to keep everyone into combat and we can have got good sight of them so they don't just pop any cheeky moves. And obviously they've just respawned now here at Blood Elf Tower, so we're just trying to keep that distance, you know, trying to get that vulnerability on everyone, so when we pull out the mark shot we're going to get nice big spread damage pressure. You know, it's very easy, again, always trying to keep that distance. Force the Mage's Ice Block, looking at the Demon Hunter there, he goes down, and then there's 2 others. You know, here I made a mistake. I should have been mindful of this Demon Hunter that was coming towards me, popped Metamorphosis instantly, so I triggered that. Now, unfortunately for me, I got clipped and triple DR'd there by Chaos Nova. And really, as a hunter, you know, what I should have done is Wyvern Sting the one that was coming to me, would have put him into a CC situation, and then I'd have been able to just pull back and been able to regroup and then decide what I was going to do. You know, obviously got the double bursting shot there. Bursting shot is just a superb version of Dragon's Roar. But, you know, ironically this now has the 4-second disorientate, whereas Dragon's Breath now has 2 seconds, and you can't even poly off that before a druid can just you know, animal form and immune it. So that's a shame for them, but you know, it's kind of, bursting shot's really good. I mean, I would typically use it more often to stop a cast as opposed to use it as just a direct CC, especially like in its bless its kind of place for me in freeze. But as you can see here, you know, getting the vulnerability on everyone so I can get some nice mark shots. You know, what I should have done there was kind of not push so far in, but obviously as you can see here, this Demon Hunter wants my blood, and I've got to kind of be quite mindful, trying to just keep the distance. You know, he's having to kind of push back a little bit because, you know, we've got good damage, everyone's doing good DPS, so we're able to just kind of like force them back a little bit. I'm just trying to get some shots out here, you know, just trying to keep the pressure going. You know, I must admit for this video, I really didn't want to focus on the objective. I really just wanted to kind of like get middle play, show you guys that I'm just, you know, showing the pressure we can do, kind of like what I, you know, the moves I decide to do in what scenario, you know, being mindful of what I've got as an ability left and what kind of targets are down, and, you know, what I'm going to press in what situation. As we obviously go into this survival hunter here, I really find survival exceptionally difficult. I would say a survival hunter against an MM, the survival hunter has absolutely no way to really lose. Like, I feel like for MM you're kind of completely stuck. You know, obviously there got the bursting shot, onto the Demon Hunter. He's kind of got stuck there, ironically, with his triple jump. So I'm just peeling him, you know, just doing some shots, just keeping him down. You know, we just clear them out consistently. You know, obviously that Elemental Shaman on our team is definitely putting in some work as well with his Stormkeeper talent. Just trying to, you know, just keeping it back. You know, Survival Hunter's now rezzed, just trying to be mindful. You know, he's came straight onto me there. You know, he's put me with that tracker's net. You know, I'm in a bit of trouble here, so I've activated my heal. I've kind of just want to get away. You know, that's always what I'm saying about good positioning. You know, I'm forcing them to come to me on our half, and as they're quite melee full, especially the people playing in the middle, you can really use that to just force the kind of defensive playstyle that they will need to encompass, because you're really abusing the fact that you've got ranged. You know, take the opportunity in BGs to be that annoying person that just always keeps that there. You know, if you've got 40-yard range on your attacks, try and be at least 37 yards. You know, because obviously in free, when it comes to freeze, melee are just dominating everyone. So you really take advantage of the fact that in a BG, you can keep the range up on people and you can just secure the distance. As you can see here, you know, they've brought a big force into the middle. We've kind of now already kind of established that we're going to win. You know, we've kind of invaded their next base. So we've currently got 2 bases, they've got 1. You know, we've got the 500-point lead. The flag's in the middle. We've now taken full control of it, you see. Obviously, by holding the middle the whole game and controlling 2 flags throughout, we've been able to just establish a good point lead. And so now is the time to kind of put caution against the wall and really just push out and kind of go for those last couple of killing blows. And as you can see, we pushed out left, we went centered, we kind of got met from people coming from Fel Reaver and Blood Elf Tower. Obviously this Fel just opens up instantly on me. Slightly scared, so I put him in a bursting shot. Obviously, you know, I'm with all my teams, so CC's not going to last long. And to be honest, with how many people can just bundle them in this kind of playstyle, we're obviously going to be at a huge advantage here. You know, I'm thinking to myself that although we've got the big points, it's obviously important to kind of start pushing to one of their bases. They have taken our Mage Tower, which has obviously put us at a 2-all. You know, 2 bases ours on controlled by Alliance and 2 bases controlled by Horde. So just trying to be quite mindful of the fact that even though, you know, we're kind of far ahead, we should always try to be pushing the objective if there's any uncertainty. And as you can see here, we finished the Battleground. I did manage to top damage, which I guess is kind of going to happen because of how much time I was, you know, in the thick of it essentially, and also the fact that I finished on the 9 killing blows to 1 death. So as you have it, guys, there's just a little update on my Marksman Hunter. I don't know if I'm going to really do many more. I'm definitely interested to see the 7.1.5 changes, and to be honest, if I ever play Hunter again, it will probably be on the Nostralia's Return. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I've been Jock and JD, and I'll see you later. Peace.